Hi, Wendy here again. I was asked how many cards there are on the Ready to Print Sassy Christmas DVD. So I counted them up and there are actually 16 cards that you simply can just press, print and make. But, and there's always a but with me, I gave you inserts, toppers and papers for each one. So you can now get more creative as well, still with just click and print. So let me show you. Okay, there are 6 different characters on the DVD. Let's start with the first one, figure 8. Okay, in the figure 8 you've got some toppers. I didn't include the toppers in the 16 cards, so now you can see it's actually more than 16. So you've got quite a large topper here with some decoupage. This is the money gift card, okay, and there are instructions for that, how to make it up. You've got a nesting. Now this nesting, you can either have it as a freestanding, you can have it as an easel card, or as a topper. It makes a great topper as well. You've got a shaper card, same thing applies. It doesn't have to be a standalone card, it can be a topper as well. You've got inserts, three different sizes in 3 different styles in each section. So you've got 6-inch, 7-inch and 8-inch. So we'll have a look at the 8-inch, which will be a 2-part one. And the 6-inch is just one long one, and I gave it to you landscape and portrait. And the papers. This principle goes all the way through all of them, where you've got matching papers, and I've given you in sizes 6, 7 and 8 inches. So again, proves that you can get creative with the ready to print, and these are ready to print. So let's choose this one. There you go. There's a 6-inch, a 7-inch and an 8-inch. It's like having your own paper pad, and each one has a really quick card, which I think are great, especially when you've got a lot to do. One sheet of card, print it, score it, fold it, put the decoupage on if you want to, and pop the insert in. All the inserts also come blank, and each one has toppers as well, so there are 2 more toppers on this one. Let's go to the Christmas tree. Again, there's the insert 6, 7 and 8. There's a shaper. Remember, these can be standalone or toppers. Papers again. Let's have a look at this one. 6, 7 and 8 inches. There's a really quick card. There are quick cards for each one, and again some these are fancy shape toppers. Let me zoom in a little bit for you, and you get these blank as well as with messages. So they could make toppers, or you could do a small standalone card. Now you can see a black line goes around it, each thing. That's for the scan and cut. It does help you when you're hand cutting. If you don't have the scan and cut machine, you just cut inside the black line. But if you've got a scan and cut machine, it will cut just inside those black lines if you follow the instructions that are on the DVD. What's this one? Pop out snowman. So you can see I made a variety of different cards. There's 3 at least there. So this is the pop out card, which is this one here, and I just put it behind some acetate. Again, inserts and papers. A really quick card, which is, let's see, this one on the front here with the big bow. And there's some toppers. Okay, different toppers, different sizes, and they did a card here with just a topper, and I did another one here in this style that's using the topper and some of the backing papers. Let's have a look at this one. Again, here are the inserts. Oh, I'll give you choice 2 on this one. Let's look at the 7 by 7. Okay, it's a 2-part one. If you're used to my inserts, you'll know what that's all about. Again, blank. There is a tutorial for the 2-part inserts. And choice 2, I've given you as, it's an 8 by 8, second choice of insert. A nesting. There we go. You get the back of the, if you was to do this as a easel card, this would act as the back, but if you do it as a normal card, this can act as the insert. If you do it as a topper, this can act as the insert. Here are the papers again. Let's choose this one. Again, all in 6, 7 and 8 inches, already resized, ready to just click and print. And here's the quick card. And this one has a couple of letters to go across the bunting. Here are the toppers. And I made some lovely cards, bigger cards, and used those as toppers. I think you might see it here. 2 different sizes. Okay, this is where the paper comes in handy. The one on the right is an 8x8, so I'll have used 8x8 paper. I'll use the larger topper. And on this one is probably, the one on the left is probably a 7x7. Same thing, but just smaller. And what's this here? This is a square card project, which is the one that I did here. Okay, tutorials. Warm winter cocoa, my absolute fave. So here you have one of those fancy edges. You don't have to use it as a fancy edger. I did a card and I just used this label as a topper. Inserts again in the 3 sizes. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, I gave you an extra set for this one as well. I am so generous. There we go. And set 2 again is in a 7x7 this time. Let's have a little look. There we go. And you've got 8x8s and 6x6, all different. And this one is the big. I love this card. This come out so good. This actually goes onto a 8x8 card, but it can easily be used as a circle card as well. And I gave you a choice of backings for that one. And there's a nesting. Again, remember, it can be standalone or it can be a topper. Gave you the papers. You actually get 6 in this one. All the lovely papers. Love this paper. Again in 6, 7 and 8. And I did them in PDFs and JPEGs, so if you wanted to, you can take them into your programs. If it was me and I just wanted a paper, I would just choose the one that's an Adobe document, double click and print on high, never standard. Standard is for letters. Okay, gingham, because I love gingham. Alright, a really quick card again for this one with insert. Sentiment sheet. I gave them to you all blank. I gave them to you half done, half blank, fully done, and toppers as well. Ooh, lots of toppers in here. There we go, lots of different toppers for you to get creative, even though it's ready to print. And some sample cards. Here's what I was talking about. This card is absolutely lush in real life, and as is this one. See, this is a nesting, but I've used it as a topper, and I've used some of the papers to die cut some poinsettias from. And here's the little collection. I actually find that one very difficult to give away as a card. Right, inserts again, nesting. There we go. With wording in a circle, without wording, with the backing. Again, papers. Let's have a look. I do love dotties. I always love dotty paper. But this is stars. Okay. Another ready to print quick card. And some more toppers, fancy shape ones. I'll come in a bit closer. There we go. As say, you've got the scan and cut This will have this cut in no time. And here's a couple of cards I made. Here's the quick one on the left, and this one on the right. That's a nesting made as a freestanding card. So, oh, I also did use some project stoppers in case you want to make easels. Okay, so going back, and you have the tutorials here on how to do fancy edger, the 2 parts insert, the pop out box for the pop out snowman one, tide tent technique, nesters and shapings, and the scan and cut black lines. So you can see, although there are 16 ready to go cards, the rest is up to you. I hope you like this tutorial. It's not a tutorial, it's a video, but I hope you like it. See you again soon. Bye.